Okay, here we have the Vargo stove. I did prime the stove by pouring alcohol on the metal and it burned for about 10 seconds. But as you can see, it's only burning in the center now. It takes a while for the stove to hook up, to heat up. You have to kind of give it a little bit of wind so that the sides will catch. Got a little bit of a sore throat today, sorry about the audio. Anyway, it could take up to 2 minutes for the stove to get warm enough before it starts to gasify, which means that the fuel inside reaches temperature of a gas and starts coming out of all those little holes around it. They're starting to catch now. And then once it's caught, it's ready to cook. I have here 1.5 cups of water. I'm not doing a 2-minute boil time here. I only need 1.5 cups of water for what I'm about to cook. This is from a Coleman set. It's a 4-piece set. There's 2 pots like this. One is larger with 2 lids that also work as frying pans. And all 4 pieces sit in together. So you just set your water on there. And I'll come back when it's at a boil. Let's see what the time is now. That's about 12 minutes to 10. So we'll come back when this is near a rolling boil. A lot of people focus on making videos of a rolling boil, but meanwhile they're using water to carry with them in their water bottle. You don't really need a rolling boil unless you're trying to purify water. You just need it hot. I'm going to be cooking some ramen noodles, shrimp. All they require is 3 minutes in very hot water. Then you add the flavor and let it sit for a minute and they're good to go. A handy little snack. So again, is the stove going? Going fine, and I'll turn the camera back on once we hear the boiling noise. I'll explain that when I come back. Now you can hear how loud that is. When your pot's making that much noise, it's because the water is boiling. It's not exactly a rolling boil yet, but there's bubbles coming up on the top very fast, so it's almost at a rolling boil. But once your pot gets very noisy like this, you know it's boiling. So I'm just going to break up some ramen noodles and throw them in. I'll be right back. Okay, here's the problem with an alcohol pot. It's too damn hot for actual cooking. As you see, it very quickly boils up, and if I don't take it off the flame, it will spill over. Here it comes. Of course, it's not happening now when the camera's on. It is getting close though. But because you cannot control the flame of an alcohol burner, it's full steam ahead all the time. There are lids that come with this pot. This is the larger one. I'm very paranoid about this thing blowing over. But you can't put a lid on it when you're cooking something like ramen noodles, because the slightest bit over and it'll spill over. Here's another little lid I made. It's off a large can, and just drill a hole through it, put a nut on there. Normally I would put it on there and it would help it boil faster, but we don't want this to boil faster because it will spill over. And this again is only with 1.5 cups of water. If I had done the 2 cups, this definitely would have spilled over all over the place. But the ramen noodles are all soft, which means they're done. There's nothing very complicated about cooking them. Stove though, I did not fill up the stove to the maximum. So the stove should hopefully go. I should hopefully not have to wait another 12 minutes for the stove to go out. Now that the ramen noodles are at the warm temperature, I can put this lid on and keep the heat in there while I just take up the little flavor packet, put it in, mix it in, and there you go, a quick little meal. Actually wound up taking me about 10 minutes to do all this. But I just wanted to show the stove in action, and because I felt like making another video. I will be making a video when the iPad comes. I plan to have one on Saturday. So I'm going to do a review of it. I'm really looking forward to it. It's exactly what I was hoping it would be, a big iPod Touch with word processing, and that's what I predicted, and that's what they're making. I'm very excited about it. Alright, thanks for watching.